How could I forgive him? How could he just forget about his son and not bother to try? Why would he leave me in the dark and not attempt to bond with me? His son, leaving me without a father figure that to guide me, help me through life and give me wisdom. He did not put forth much effort. My father was and still is not present in much of my life. Thinking about all the vital memories we could have shared just saddens me. So in making the decision whether to reestablish the connection we once had when I was young or just abandoning it would be all too difficult. The relationship between me and my father happens to be very anemic. And because of this, I'm confused. Confused about making the decision of trying to communicate with my dad again and resurrect the father and son bond we once shared, or forgo the relationship and leave it to dissipate. Abandoning the relationship, I'd leave a part of me to wither away in the cold, forgotten lands and the far reaches of my mind. It's a conflicting decision, but it would be less on my mind having to deal with school and work. My father happens to be the one who disconnected. After many attempts of trying to interface and interact with him, I just gave up. Drifting in thought, having all these ideas and thoughts running through my head on why he wouldn't answer. I started to neglect my attention to school and other things. However, I thought to myself, him disappearing would leave me, my brother, and my mother alone. Glued to this thought, I started to assert myself in school again, working hard, studying to make my mom proud. I sought out to be better than my father, even joining the JROTC program at my high school my freshman year, learning more discipline, manners, and even participating in local charities, just being more that I could be. Also seeing my mother, a single mother, struggle to pay bills. I acquired a job to help ease the struggle, achieving all these things without them exceeding any expectations that were set for me. I was becoming a man without him. Being without a father opened possibilities in my life I could not have accomplished with one. Stranding our connection on a forgotten island benefited me in ways being with a father wouldn't have, making me stronger, braver, and more durable to life and its twists. I actually have a quote here from Will Smith. It says, "If you're absent during my struggle, don't expect to be present during my success." On the other hand, reestablishing the relationship between us, trying to reconnect with that side of my family. It would benefit me good to have an actual father, a father that would give me advice, his wisdom, and care for me. Hopefully I wouldn't be pessimistic about the idea, and I could open up to him, sharing different ideas, feelings, and notions about different topics. Bonding. Having a father could help me psychologically, giving me peace at mind. But forgiving him would take time though. After all the years I was neglected, this decision is very arduous. If we reunite and become father and son again, it would be nice. Maybe even doing activities like going to the movies or playing sports. Stuff a father and son would do. Probably even reaching a pinnacle of happiness. Changing the bitter and acidic feelings I had for him. He's my dad. I'm supposed to respect and love him no matter what. Although reuniting with him could potentially cause harm, maybe causing devastation, possibly bringing back past awful feelings, which is why I'm glad that I did not. I cannot imagine not achieving most of the things I've done without the sacrifice I've made of leaving my father. Honestly, I would not change the path I took. It has led me to do great things, meet new people, And I wouldn't be the person I am today if I did. If I did the decisions, things I pursued to better myself would differ. He wasn't there during my hardships. Why should he be there to witness my triumph? Fathers are supposed to be there for their child. But my mother is the only real parent that was there for me, pulling me out of the shadows and into the blazing, luminous light. I learned many things down this barren course. That is why I believe I made the right decision. No doubt in my mind, I believe I can go on with my life without looking back on this decision I made and reach the summit of my life. Thank you, Dad. And also, I have one more quote right here. It's hard growing up without a father, but it's easy when you have a fantastic mother who plays both roles.